Just do it over.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Vape Academy. I'm Rob. Today we're doing another edition of Rob's Juice Box. We got a special treat for you. Today we're doing a flavor from the Beard Vape Company. This is called number 88. Now the Beard Vape Company, they don't actually have names for a lot of their flavors, any of their flavors really. They all have numbers. So number 88, since we can't get any of that information from the label, is Thin Mint Girl Scout Cookie flavored. It's awesome. It's got a high VG to PG ratio, so with the VG higher you get a thicker juice. It's better for cloud chasing, but it carries a lot of flavor with it. This is a great juice if you want to do cloud chasing, or if you're into flavor. This will give you both of those properties all in one. So we're going to dive in a little bit closer. I'm trying it out today on a tank and on an atomizer to show you the different nuances and flavors and what happens at a lower temperature opposed to what happens at a higher temperature. So let's zoom in a little bit closer. I'll tell you a little bit more about this. As you can see, Beard Vape Company, their little logo is just a bearded man with sunglasses. Simple. It's got number 88 on it in the top left there, and on the top right you'll see this one 0 milligrams. Usually I'm going to use juice that has 0 milligrams of nicotine just because I want to give you a good profile of the flavor without the nicotine taking away any of those nuances. So the bottle, as you can see, it has the dripper top, which I'm a big fan of. I can drip right into an RDA or right into a tank. I don't have to decant it into a dripper bottle. I'm not sure if you can see it in the shot, but I did break the cap right after I got it, of course. I dropped it. But, I mean, the bottle held up fine. It didn't shatter, so. It's a cool design. The dripper top's awesome. But let's back out. I'm going to throw it in a tank and an RDA, and I'll tell you what it tastes like. Alright guys, so we're doing something different today. Not everybody uses a rebuildable atomizer. In most of my videos, I drip right onto it. So today we're going to be doing it in both a tank and an atomizer. And there's different properties that are going to stick out in both of them. So I got a Pro Tank on here by Kanger. I filled it up earlier with this juice. And I'm going to vape this at 8.5 watts. When I'm hitting it on my mechanical mod, it's going to be way higher than that, and you're going to get a whole different experience as far as flavor. So let's give it a vape. Again, this is on it's on the SVD. I've had this forever. This thing's great. Alright, so at a lower temperature, you're getting a different experience than at the higher temperature. And by that I mean the menthol, the mint flavor is not going to be as intense on a tank as it is on an atomizer. So that chocolate's really sticking out. And there's not much of a cracker taste like you would get in the cookies. It's more of a peppermint and chocolate, but nonetheless, it's still good. My experience with tanks has been that the inhale is not very strong. You're not getting a whole lot from it. Everything is dependent on the exhale. So the exhale, it's a dulled down mint flavor, but it is a nice chocolatey cookie type flavor. So let's try it now on the atomizer. Alright, so I'm using, what do I got here? I got my Black Hawk by Panzer. It's a clone, like everything I have. And I'm going to be using a tugboat atomizer. I got dual parallel coils, like always on here. So let's drip onto this cotton. Again, like I said, thicker juice. You're going to get a few extra hits out of it. The only downside to that, I would say, is if you're not changing out your cotton and you're dripping different flavors onto your wick, it's going to ghost. You're going to get that lingering flavor, which isn't a bad thing. Alright, let's fire this bad boy up. Alright, So again, this is going to be a little bit hotter than it was on the tank, and it's going to be a whole different experience than we had with the SVD. So when you put it on the rebuildable atomizer, it's really, really close to that Girl Scout cookie. This flavor is awesome. So that minty flavor you're getting purely on the exhale for the most part. The inhale, it's all that chocolate. It's a dark chocolate. It's not milk chocolate. It's going to be a little bit more bitter than your sweet, like Nestle's or Hershey's chocolate. This is spot on. I always give my juice a rating between 0 and 10, 10 being the best, 0 being terrible. This juice, I'm giving it a 7.5. I would recommend personally, but I am a MechMod guy, to throw it on the atomizer. You're really getting the full experience of the flavor. It's much more full-bodied. It's not as sweet as you would have on the tank, but if you're not into all this work doing mechanical mods, it's fine just as well in a tank. It's still a great experience. Alright guys, thanks for stopping by. Be sure to like and subscribe and check us out next time for more juice reviews.